Okay, here it goes again. I seriously, this is like take 20 because I keep on recording. I'm so nervous. Like I mess up and then I have to start all over again, or someone just walks in the room. Anyways, my name's Raquel. I'm 22 years old and I'm from Los Angeles, California. I started this channel for you guys. So this is a Christian channel and it's going to have that Christian focus, that Christian message, and it's obviously going to be directed from the Bible. I think someone's coming. Mom, I'm recording. Okay, I think I can get through this video. Anyways, so like I said, this is going to be a Christian video that's focused. Christian video that's focused. No, it's going to be this channel is going to be just for you guys, and it's going to have topics such as abortion, like controversial issues that I'm going to be talking about that. Also, topics such as self-confidence, self-esteem, forgiving others, I think it's many youth are going through that. Like they have many problems, like everyone faces problems out there, and like I feel like the youth is the population that I want to target, the youth and the young adults. And I think, sometimes many of the youth, they don't have people to run and talk to, and I want to be that person that can give you guys advice, that person that can hear you guys out, and that person that can, give you that Christian counsel. Also, another topic that I thought about was like, having self-control. Also about anger. Defining what love really is. I think right now, as a young generation, we think that, love is having sex and, or an expression of love. I think, yeah, it is an expression of love, and I think when it's inside of marriage, it's fine, but when it's not, then, it's really sin, and it's not right to do that. So I'll be talking about what love really is, and, signs of if a guy really loves you. Like, I honestly and truthfully, I will tell you, like, if a guy tells you, if you love me, you'll have sex with me, that's a lie. Don't you believe that lie, because that's a lie. Also about peer pressure, I think, and these are some of the topics that I'm going to be talking about. I'm explaining it a little bit further right now, but it's not like, these are the topics that I will talk about. Peer pressure, I think we're in that generation where everything is about, like, fitting in, and it's about, doing things to fit into groups, and, that peer pressure, if you want to belong in a group, you have to do what they're doing. So I'll be talking about that. I'll also be talking about drugs and stuff, about prayer. Many people ask me, and how do you pray? Or what do you say? So I think that's a topic, that as simple as it sounds, like I think there's a lot of misconceptions on that. Like I said, also like controversial topics in I also mentioned like healthy and unhealthy relationships. I also want to like talk about like women that are being abused, like in relationships, and how to get out of that, and the signs and the cycles, because there are cycles. Like, if you think about it, a lot of the guys that do hit women, it's a cycle. They keep on repeating it over and over again, and it's kind of like they're in that honeymoon stage where, I don't know if you guys have heard of that, but honeymoon stage where, they ask them to forgive them, and, for a minute they're cool and dandy, and then they're back again, and it's a cycle. So I kind of want to talk to you guys about that, and how to get out of abusive relationships. Another topic that I thought about is like there's a time for everything, and I believe that this is, I think you guys should, I want to share that with you guys, because, something that God has been speaking to me in my life now as a young adult is there's a time for everything. That comes from the book of Ecclesiastes, and I want to expand that further with you guys. There's a time for everything. Like, as a youth, we want to do everything at the, in one time. We want to work, we want to go to school, we want to, like, just and be involved in so many things, in so many projects. Sometimes we just want to get married too fast. But, I feel like God is telling me to tell you guys that there's a time for everything. There's a time for, every step of your life it's a process, and it's a time, Like I said, time for everything. I will expand on that further when I get in that topic. Another book that I have been reading that I want to share with you guys is this book, His Princess Bride. Oh my gosh, the sun is so bright. His Princess Bride, Love Letters from Your Prince, and it's amazing. I will share with you guys one of these letters in the future. As you guys can tell, like, you know, I love roses, and I hadn't even noticed, but I picked out this shirt today, and like, I totally forgot that it had flowers, and I'm recording my first video with you guys with flowers, and there's some flowers behind me. Like, I just love roses, and I'll explain why the name Rose later on. But also other topics like prejudice and racism. I think people need to know, like, more about that, because I feel like a lot of the times we unconsciously say things, but they can be offensive to other cultures. And, you know, I think it's important that we touch that subject, and what does God really say about other cultures and other people. And, you know, an example, Gentiles and the Jews, like, God accepted them as people. So, another topic that I really, really want to talk to you guys about is about depression. And, I want to share my own personal testimony with you guys, what I've gone through, how I got out of it, and just, you know, speak more about it. So, and another topic that I thought about is, you know, does God really answer prayers? And how do you know when He does? You know, it's those questions, those simple questions that sometimes you wonder about and you don't have anybody to answer them. But I want to be here to, like, help you guys and to be there every step of the way. Like, in anything that I can help you, I will. You know, if you guys think of a topic, if you guys think of anything that you want me to talk about, let me know, and I'll talk about it in this video. But that's it for right now. Keep tuning in, because I will be talking about one specific topic and more about it. But yeah, like I said, my name's Raquel. Visit my channel. You know, I will be putting more stuff in it. And yeah, gosh, I'm happy I didn't get any more interruptions. But okay, well, see you guys. Bye.